for the onions. Your land needs to be prepared at least 2 weeks before planting. And this is to basically help it to break down a little further after you send it through the various processes. All right, you need to pay a particular attention to the actual layout and or topography of the land. Topography meaning, once again, how your land is. If it's slope, if it's not slope, how the slope is in the center where your water might be settling, etc. To avoid erosion and to avoid wash-offs, okay? And depending on that topography or how your land is, you might decide to put in a couple drains to send the water where you need to send it, okay? Make sense? Okay, so basically that, when you're putting up your drains, is basically to help you combat any waterlogging and or to help you control your soil erosion. For basic land preparation, it's basically the same as with most crops. You plow or you harrow, you furrow, you rotivate, and in case of onions, you roll. All right, molding is not necessary since onion bulbs form near the actual surface of the soil, and the high beds are not really required. Normally when you're planting sweet potato or cassava, when you actually do your plowing, furrowing, and rotivating, then you do a little mold up so that you get higher beds so that your roots can develop in there. But obviously this is a root crop the same way, a root vegetable. However, you wouldn't need that. You need a little flatter area because of what? We went through the structure. What are you looking at? The roots, okay? You're looking at the actual roots. So in this case, you roll, and we'll get through that too. When I say roll, this is the attachment that you're gonna be looking at. All right, this one here. I've got a picture a little bit closer, right here. So you're looking at how this implement is attached to the tractor, and he's actually rolling it out. And it sort of like flattens the area, but not compacts it. So you're sort of flattening it out so that you can basically have easier access to your beds also. The thing about rolling too is when you're dealing with your onions are, you can get them big or you can have small onions. However, when you're dealing with your beds, you're possibly going to be planting more than one set of onions on a bed, more likely around 5. So this also helps you to reach the various areas that you actually need to go. And when I say a bed, we're looking at about 5.5 feet in width. So once it's flattened out to a certain extent, or rolled, no, let me say flattened out, rolled, you would actually be able to separate every section and be able to get your seeds going now in the correct rows, okay?